They call us Route 1 America's oldest highway. That's quite a claim, isn't it? A road is just a strip of something hard on the ground. But this road, Route 1, it's more than just pavement. It has stories. It has seen things. It stretches from the top of Maine to the bottom of Florida. Imagine a road that has been there since before America was even properly America. It started as little paths, trails made by Native Americans. Then colonists came along, widening them, connecting them. This highway, it's like a long, thin museum, but you can drive on it. It's seen wars and peace, boom times and bust times. It's seen the country grow up around it, from tiny settlements to bustling cities. So, when we talk about Route 1, we're not just talking about a way to get from Fort Kent, Maine to Key West, Florida. We're talking about a piece of history you can touch. A thread that ties the country together. A journey that's been happening for centuries. It's a bit amazing, really, when you stop and think about it, which most people don't, because they're usually in a hurry to get somewhere else. But we're going to take our time. We're going to have a look. Let's begin our journey. The story of Route 1 starts with feet. Native Americans had their trails. Then came the European settlers. They needed roads too. They were called things like the King's Highway or the Boston Post Road. These roads were the lifelines of a young, growing collection of settlements. The roads were slowly improved, bridges were built, ferries were established. Then, in the 1920s, something big happened. The U.S. numbered highway system was created, and the main north-south route along the East Coast, that became U.S. Route 1, and so Route 1 was born, a road that would become a legend. Once Route 1 got its official number, things really started to change. Cars were becoming more common, people wanted to travel, they wanted to see the country, and Route 1 was there, waiting for them. It wasn't always a smooth ride. Early automobiles were not exactly reliable, and the road itself could be a bit of a challenge. During the mid-20th century, Route 1 really came into its own. This was the golden age of the American road trip. Families piled into their big, shiny cars. They hit the open road, and Route 1 was a prime destination. Motels popped up everywhere, diners appeared too, serving hot coffee and apple pie. These places became little communities, oases for weary travelers. But then came the interstates. Starting in the late 1950s, these new superhighways began to appear. They were designed for speed, for efficiency. They bypassed the small towns, they straightened out the curves, and they took a lot of the traffic away from good old Route 1. Suddenly, the main drag wasn't so main anymore. Many of the businesses that relied on the passing trade began to struggle. Yet Route 1 didn't just disappear. It couldn't. It was too woven into the fabric of the places it passed through. It became, in many areas, the local road, the business route. It adapted. It found a new role, and it continued to be a part of the American journey. Driving Route 1 is like flipping through a giant, sprawling photo album of America. Each state it passes through offers something different, something unique. Down in Key West, Florida, you find the southern end, mile marker 0. The road literally runs out into the ocean there. The overseas highway section in the Florida Keys is an incredible feat of engineering. Bridges hopping from island to island. Further north you pass through historic cities. Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, sits right on Route 1. You can practically wave at the White House. Then there's Philadelphia, where so much early American history happened. Independence Hall is just a stone's throw away. New York City, of course, is a big, bustling interruption. Route 1 bravely plunges right through it. As you head into New England, the character changes again. Quaint towns, old churches with tall white steeples, beautiful autumn foliage if you time it right. In Maine, Route 1 hugs the coast for a good while, offering glimpses of rocky shores and lobster boats. It feels a world away from the palm trees of Florida. And that's the magic of it, the sheer variety. The way it connects such different landscapes, such different ways of life. It's a cross-section of the entire East Coast. And it's not just the big cities or famous landmarks, it's the little things, the quirky roadside attractions. These are the unexpected treasures of the journey. The impact of Route 1 on America is hard to overstate. For a long time it was the way to travel up and down the East Coast. It moved people, it moved goods, it helped businesses grow. Towns and cities flourished along its path. It was an economic engine, chugging away mile after mile. Culturally, Route 1 was also a conduit. It spread ideas, it spread fashions, it allowed people from different regions to meet and mix. Think of the music that must have traveled along that road, the stories. It helped to create a shared American experience. It was part of the national conversation, quite literally. Today, Route 1 is a bit of a mixed bag. In some places, it's a busy multi-lane highway. In other spots, it's a quiet country road meandering through small towns. The interstates, like I-95, have taken over as the main long-distance routes. They are faster, more direct, but they lack the character. They don't invite you to stop and explore, they just want you to get there. But Route 1 endures. It's still there, still serving communities, still offering an alternative for those who prefer a slower pace. It's a reminder that not all progress means leaving the past behind. The old roads still have stories to tell, and as long as people are curious, Route 1 will continue its long, fascinating journey.